It is time to finally build that God Squad. Stay frosty and head to buymaddencoins.com for the cheapest, fastest, and most reliable MUT coins on the market. I'll even help you shave off a few bucks. Use code DIRECTOR at checkout for 20% off. Yo, brothers, what's up? It's the Director. All right, Madden fans, the time has come. The reveal of Madden 21 is here, and with it are 3 different versions of Madden 21. You got your Standard, your Deluxe, and your MVP edition. In this video, I want to break down the pros and cons of each one of these editions and kind of give you guys an idea of which ones you guys should buy. Everybody's situation is different. People look for different things. To help you guys decide which one is worth the purchase for you guys. Before we start with this video, hit us up with a like and sub if you do enjoy this content. The small amount of time you guys take to hit the like, sub, and bell notification helps out a lot. Let's get into this video. So I'll be blunt with you guys. A lot of this has to do with the pre-order. So if you're looking into pre-ordering a version of Madden, you're going to receive some perks, all right? And a lot of these perks have to do with Madden Ultimate Team. So first off, what I'll say is, if you're not a fan of Ultimate Team, if you're mainly in it for like the CFM or stuff like that, you know, maybe some of this stuff doesn't concern you as much, and that can help influence which version of the game to get. But we'll start here at the bottom with the Madden NFL 21 pre-order. What you're getting in this pre-order, this is basically your standard edition. It's coming with the game itself. The pre-order also does include, looks like 3 different items for Madden Ultimate Team. Again, a lot of people on this channel like, you know, Madden Ultimate Team, so this might concern you. You get one of your choice uniform pack. You get choice of 1 of 32 elite players from Team Elite packs. You also get 5 MUT Gold Team Fantasy packs. Now, in this pack, in GMM this morning, they did mention that this is, you know, uniforms from different, like, you know, Madden 20 promos and stuff like that. You know, not necessarily a uniform from maybe a specific team, but more of a uniform that's like a specialty uniform that we've seen in Madden 20. And there's another pack that's kind of similar to that in a different pre-order, but just know that with the uniform choice. And then as far as these 1 of 32 elite players packs, this is kind of the big thing that people look for at the beginning of Madden. At the very, very, very beginning of Madden, which in my opinion is probably the funnest, like maybe month, 2, maybe 3 month span, having a little bit of an edge can be important, and so getting one of these items can be fun. Now, I will warn you guys though, last year they did do this. They've done this for very many seasons. They tend to be like 80 overall items, maybe 81 overall items, and to me, I don't know if they made much of a difference. You're just hovering over a gold, if that makes sense. So not quite sure how much that is worth it. The 5 MUT Gold Team Fantasy packs, so I have seen people pull fire out of those at the beginning of the year. Maybe it is just a gold pack where it is specifically gold players, but I've seen some people with team packs, you know, pull some good stuff out of there. So, I mean, you never know. So let's take a look at the items that they were describing right there. Your choice uniform pack, you will be able to choose 1 of 3 Superstar KO uniforms. That's what they meant. Superstar KO uniforms is what's included in that purple pack. And then here are the players that you can get with that 1 out of 32 pack. Again, these are likely going to be 80 overalls. And I'll just read them out here real quickly. Khalil Mack, Geno Atkins, Micah Hyde, Von Miller, Nick Chubb, Mike Evans, Chandler Jones, Joey Bosa, oh my God, Patrick Mahomes, Quentin Nelson, Ezekiel Elliott, Byron Jones, Zach Ertz, Grady Jarrett, George Kittle, Saquon Barkley, Brandon Linder, Jamal Adams, Trey Flowers, Devontae Adams, Christian McCaffrey, Stephon Gilmore, Rodney Hudson, Aaron Donald, Ronnie Staley, Brandon Sheriff, Drew Brees, Bobby Wagner, Cameron Hayward, J.J. Watt, Derrick Henry, Harrison Smith. And I think these players remain the same throughout all of the pre-orders. Doesn't matter which version you get. I think all the players are going to remain the same. Then down here at the bottom, 5 Gold Team Fantasy packs. Gold Team packs are fantasy packs that will allow you to choose 1 of 32 teams. Once you choose your team pack, it will contain 2 gold or better players and 3 silver or better players. So yes, there is a chance to pull some elite players out of this pack. Trust me, if you pull a really good, like let's say 88 overall player at the very beginning of Madden 21, that's going to be worth some moolah. That's going to be worth some coins. And I think that a lot of people will be excited if they do pull anything any better than a gold player out of these packs. We'll come back to the community questions in a minute. So that's what you're getting out of these standard, you know, NFL, you know, Madden 21, you know, you're going to get these packs. You do get access to the game on August 28th. I don't know if it, you know, says it anywhere here, but that is the official launch date of Madden 21, August 28th of 2020. and it's gonna, people will be able to play before you. But if you don't really care, about getting, early access, this is a good choice for you guys. You'll get the extra stuff here. You could even wait until the game is out if you're not a Madden Ultimate Team player. Maybe this stuff doesn't concern you, but August 28th is when you get it. That's what you're gonna get out of that pre-order. The next one, I will admit, is a bit interesting. This is probably, if you're a MUT player, I would say this is probably the minimum of what you want to get. The NFL 21 Deluxe pre-order. I'll go over the prices and stuff here in just a second. Let's do that right now so we don't, forget a little bit later. The MVP edition is likely going to be $100. It's not showing the prices on the website for me right now, but it did flash it at one point when I looked into the website. This one said 99 bucks. The Deluxe Edition, the one that we're looking at right now, is likely going to be $80, and then the Standard Edition is likely going to be $60. So just keep that in mind. Pretty sure that's what everything's going to be going for, all right? So taking a look at the NFL Deluxe Pre-Order Edition, again, this is your $80 version versus the $60 version that we just looked at. What are you going to get in this? Well, the most important thing, and even if you're not a MUT player, you could get excited about probably the biggest feature on here, which is 3-day early access. That's going to allow you to start playing the game on August 25th, 3 days earlier than everybody else. And if you're just a regular player, that's exciting. I think that's enough of an incentive to go in an extra 20 bucks, at least in my opinion. But I would say for Madden Ultimate Team players, it's even more important. 3 days of extra time to start grinding your team, getting ahead of the curve, that can kind of come into play. And if you are, ahead of everybody else, that allows you time to, to sit and really reflect on how you're going to build your team while you're making coins, instead of focusing on doing all of the solos and things that come out on the very first day. So I would say 3-day early access, definitely worth it if you're a MUT player. And it does give you a few more packs, not as much, definitely not $20 worth more, but you get a few more. I would say 7 more packs of these 12 MUT Gold Team Fantasy Packs. And again, there is a chance that maybe pulling an elite in there, you never know. But for me, if I was, a MUT player, or even if I was a regular, Madden NFL fan, I was pretty hardcore into the game, I would say that this is probably the edition that I would go for, $80. It might actually be the edition I get. I'm a YouTuber though, so we might have to spring for, the maximum edition for, content and stuff. So in the NFL 21 Deluxe pre-order comes a 3-day early access to Madden 21. You'll be able to play the full version on August 25th, like I said. And then everything else is pretty much the same, minus the 12 Gold Team Fantasy Packs, which is, 7 more than the standard edition. So that's pretty exciting. I would say at minimum, if you're a pretty hardcore fan, 80 bucks, you get 3 days early access. It's pretty exciting. Do keep in mind too, though, if you do have NFL or if you have EA access, that you can start playing the game. I think they give you somewhere around like 10 hours that you can officially start playing the game through the EA access account on August 20th. All right, so maybe, you don't pick up this version, you actually pick up this version, and you just burn through your 10 hours, starting on the 20th all the way to the 28th. A lot of people say that the 10 hours isn't enough. There's been a, I wouldn't say an exploit, but a workaround where you can get more hours on the EA access. There have been several years where I've gone through all of my hours, dude. And we're talking, you can put up to 5 accounts on your Xbox, 50 hours of Madden Ultimate Team at the very beginning. I'm a content creator, pretty hardcore into Madden. That still wasn't enough for a guy like me, but just keep that in mind. And then finally, we'll go up here to the Deluxe Edition. Now, this is the big one. This is the big kahuna. This is going to cost you 100 bones. Is it worth it? Let's look at some of the content that you get with the Deluxe Edition. $100. You're going to start with a Lamar Jackson Elite item with Power Up. Now, what's funny enough is that it says with Power Up. That's telling me that this is probably the base Elite item for Lamar Jackson, which is pretty interesting. And it's probably going to be the one you see on the store. Is most likely going to be Nat. So you're not going to be able to sell it, likely, and the reason I say that is because it comes with a power-up. So I'm assuming that if they're giving you the item with a power-up, the intention is to be able to use that item within the power-up. I don't know, maybe it's like a special edition, pre-order card. You can bypass it with training or something at some point, but it is exciting to see that you can start the game with the MVP of Madden 21 and a really good quarterback at that. The best quarterback in the game for the past couple of seasons you can start out with right away, which is great. A 1 large quick sell training pack, which I think they said it contained 1,500 training on GMM. You guys let me know in the comment section below. It wasn't a lot of training, guys, so don't get too stoked about this pack. And then the MCS Ultimate Championship pack, we'll read about that in a second, but it's stuff that we've seen before in Madden 20. And then all the other stuff that we got with the other edition, plus 5 more MUT Gold team fantasy packs, all right? So in this one, you're going to get the 3-day early access, so everything in the last one that we just saw, be able to play on August 25th. You're going to get a Lamar Jackson Elite Player item with Power Up, which we just said as well. One large quick selling pack, so 1,150 training. That's what's in there. So not too much in that pack. It couldn't have sprung for 10,000. That would have been a super huge incentive point for a lot of people. One MCS Ultimate Champion pack. So the MCS Ultimate Champion pack will consist of the following, and again, this is from Madden 20. 4 Madden 20 MCS uniform sets, Madden 20 classic uniform, and these are from the championships. You know, you got your club championship uniform home and away, the challenge uniform home and away, and the Madden Bowl uniform home and away. And a lot of people don't even use these uniforms anymore. The Superstar KO ones are more exciting than these ones, in my opinion. I will be definitely rocking the Chargers uniforms all year. I really rarely change, so that doesn't really concern me too much. And then you get the coaches from previous years, Serious Mo, Voltrax, Noah, and Joke. You're going to be able to get those guys as well, so interesting. And then the uniform packs and the elite player packs, all the same. And then you get 5 more Team Gold fantasy packs. So that's what you're getting out of here. I would say if you're a super hardcore fan, the biggest thing that you're going to get out of the Deluxe Edition is an elite Lamar Jackson. And honestly, I think that may be worth it, in my opinion. If you're not super into, you know, maybe wanting a Lamar Jackson, maybe you want a different quarterback, you could probably skip this one altogether, because I think the most important thing out of a pre-order is going to be the 3-day early access, which you see right here. And you can get that out of the Deluxe Edition instead of the MVP Edition. Save yourself 20 bucks. But a lot of people, you know, experience FOMO when it comes to pre-ordering stuff. Don't worry too much about it, guys. The grind's going to be the same. You know, who knows how long everyone's going to be using this Lamar Jackson. So don't be too intimidated if you're like, I don't really want Lamar or the training pack. Don't feel forced into getting the MVP edition. But if you're a hardcore fan, you know, like me, I'm a content creator. So, you know, obviously I'm definitely going to get the MVP edition so we can show off that Lamar Jackson and the MCS stuff. But again, I think the most important thing is that 3-day early access if you're a Madden Ultimate Team player, so you can start grinding and getting ahead of the curve. So guys, in the comment section below, which edition of Madden Ultimate Team are you guys getting? Are you going to pass on Madden this year? A lot of people feel like Madden's been the same for very many years, so there's some guys dipping out. Let me know if that's the case with you guys. If you are sticking around, which edition of Madden Ultimate Team, or I should say Madden 21, are you going to pick up this coming August? Well guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been the Director. Good luck out there, guys. Get stoked about Madden 21. More content to come. I got some custom card art coming down the line, custom promos, stuff to get you guys hyped about the new game, because we still got a 2-month wait. Well guys, thanks again for joining me. We'll see you next time, and as always, stay frosty.